Hello, you listen to Six Music. I hope very well indeed. I'm Russell Howard. This is Jon Richardson.
Word and all the words.
We are speaking to you from
the past.
The past, yeah. We're time travellers of sorts. We're doing a pre-record, so it is Sunday in your realm, but in ours it's
Hope it's
Thursday.
working. Imagine if something big's kicked off.
Yeah, that's the
on
awkward
Saturday
thing.
night. We wouldn't. We're there going, oh, it's Sunday. What if on Saturday there's a coup and Jimmy Tarbuck takes over the world?
Yeah, exactly.
And renames Sunday Ho-Ho Day.
Yeah, you're right.
And then we go, it's Sunday, and everyone's going, oh my God, Russell Howard is leading the rebellion. He's not calling it Ho-Ho Day, he's calling it Sunday.
Well, let's cover both angles. Happy Ho-Ho Day.
Yeah.
All power to the Tarbinator. And for the rest of you, long live the revolution.
King Jim and his queen Lisa Tarbuck.
Or what if all kinds
Who's on everything.
But that's the awkward thing, isn't it? If you do these pre-records, you never know what's going to happen. Who's to say you and me won't get caught in some nuclear disaster and emerge as superheroes?
Yeah, well,
You know, we don't know these things, in which case, you know, what would we do? We'd
just do another live show on Sunday, because I think if that kicks off...
Really? What, if you could shoot Scotch eggs out your ears?
Tell people why... Oh, sorry, I interrupted it. What was going to be a good Scotch egg riff there?
Well, no, it wasn't. I was just saying, that was the first thought I had, but if you
It usually is, isn't it? First thing in the morning.
If you had a super talent, that's what I'm saying, if you were caught in a nuclear disaster and you could fire Scotch eggs out your ears...
Russell, do you want breakfast? Imagine if I could fire Scotch eggs out of my
you've
ears.
misinterpreted what I'm saying, man. I'm saying...
I know I said we need to keep our relationship alive by doing some fantasy roleplay, but I think you've taken it a little bit too literally,
Fantasy
Russell.
roleplay?
Yeah.
I'm never...
And this isn't me and you talking, this is you and your girlfriend.
No, it's not. That's you and me talking, clearly.
Well, we don't need to keep our relationship alive with foreplay. We're getting on better than ever before. Who does a pre-record naked?
Oh, what's going on now? Why have you suddenly flipped?
I haven't flipped.
You know, have you suggesting fantasy roleplay?
You were doing a riff about people who could fire Scotch eggs.
What I was
who
saying-
goes through a nuclear disaster and comes out with the ability to fire Scotch eggs?
We don't know
out of their ears?
we don't know what happens in the future, man.
Why would nuclear weapons enable that facility, though? You'd have to have Scotch eggs inside your head.
Maybe you do. Maybe it's the lunch break at the nuclear factory that we're visiting because we're both keen fans of nuclear power.
Right, and this happens...
And I say, look at these. They're like earrings. Look, I pop one in my ear.
Right.
I wake up hours...
The noise of a nuclear disaster.
Exactly. I wake up hours later.
Yeah.
And you've got...
So it's Thursday now, we're pre-recording.
That's right.
So sometime on Friday, we have to develop a love and interest in nuclear power.
Yes.
And book a tour of a plant.
But who's to say we won't? Who's to say we won't bump...
I will say that now.
A minute ago, Tarbuck was in charge of the world.
Oh, that could happen. He's on the brink. He's got something planned.
I tell you what,
He's had
interesting.
a lot of porridge oats delivered to his house.
What a weird stalker you are. Day 5. Still Jimmy eats porridge. Tarbuck don't eat porridge.
Yeah,
Nah,
he makes stuff out of it.
He's a bacon and eggs man every day.
Yeah. Bacon and eggs, as he calls it.
Yeah. Or as it will be called in the future, Tarbucks.
Yeah.
All food will be known as Tarbucks. Give me some Tarbucks.
Or Starbucks, which is happening anyway. Am I wrong?
Imagine he could do that. Imagine if he lost it and went around every Starbucks just crossing out the S and just had a photo of himself taken out and then finally turned it in on himself and killed himself.
He could.